Here's a question for you to consider. What do you think will happen to Tesla stock in the near future? I believe it has a great chance of becoming extremely successful. But what do I know? Let's hear from those who dedicate their lives to stock analysis. Few are as qualified as American investor and mutual fund manager Ron Barron. Barron founded the investment management company Barron Capital, which is based in New York City and manages the funds he founded. It currently has about $45 billion in assets under management. In this video, I'll tell you why Barron believes the stock will double in a short period of time, and let me tell you the reasons are absurd. But despite the volatility of the market, hit the like and subscribe buttons before we go. Ron Barron is still optimistic about Tesla at the present, despite the fact that analyses of the company show that its market capitalization will grow to be the most valuable electric vehicle manufacturer in the world at wildly different rates. Ron Barron has owned Tesla shares since 2014, well before the company's value started to soar. I predict that we will profit 3, 4, or 5 times as much from Tesla going forward. According to Barron, in a prior interview, Tesla Incorporated's stock prices reached record highs following the company's billionaire founder Elon Musk's unexpected decision to buy a stake in Twitter. Musk later played down the significance of this Twitter purchase, which caused the stock price to skyrocket. $6 billion have been made from Barron's fund's initial investment in Tesla. Ronald Stephen Barron, sometimes known as Ron Barron, is a well-known American investor and mutual fund manager. He founded Barron Capital, a company focused on asset creation. Ron founded Capital Contribution Solutions in 1982, and he has 52 years of experience studying buy and hold investors. Ron Barron's real-time net worth is currently $4.2 billion. In an interview, Barron Capital CEO Ron Barron stated that one of his funds, flagship investment fund, is worth $10 billion. According to a previous broadcast on CNBC's Squawk Box, there is only a 3% turnover rate annually, and Barron Growth believed that from here on out, Tesla will bring in 3, 4, or 5 times our money. Barron continued, saying that he put in $380 million in Tesla between 2014 and 2016, and that he plans to keep the business for at least 8 more years at a cost of about $40 per share, making a profit of roughly $6 billion. In an effort to diversify the portfolio, Barron has sold approximately $1 billion worth of shares in the 2 mutual funds that oversee it. According to him, Tesla currently represents roughly 12.8% of the fund assets under management. The billionaire investor also predicted that the electric car industry could generate $1 trillion in revenue by 2030. This may not be too far from the truth. During the second quarter of the fiscal year 2022, Tesla recorded a total revenue of $1.6934 billion. Obviously, there are a variety of potential influences on EV Corporation stock. In an interview with CNBC in 2018, Tesla estimated its total revenue to be $1.6934 billion in its 2022 Quarter 2 financial report. It's difficult to forecast if Tesla will generate $1 trillion in revenue by the end of this decade. I estimate that there's a 50-50 chance that the automotive and battery industries will each be valued at $500 billion. According to a buy and hold investor, Tesla will likely be worth $500 billion in 3 years, and this prediction has a high chance of coming true. He also mentioned that even though the company's stock has declined recently, billionaire investor Ron Barron continues to see significant opportunities and is optimistic about Tesla unpredictability. When asked about the recent 20 to nearly 21-point loss in the S&P 500 index, seasoned trader Barron, who has experienced numerous bear markets, said, "I see enormous opportunities today." Barron also mentioned how absolute stock prices are extremely low and how rising interest rates have significantly hurt many growth stocks during the volatile market conditions. Barron has stuck to his buy-hold strategy, explaining that his extremely low turnover funds have continued to buy opportunities and sell only when necessary to rebalance the portfolio or when fundamentals change. This means that the businesses his firm invests in should continue to grow and prosper, and that the markets will eventually stabilize. The firm's sizable investment in Musk's electric vehicle producer is a major factor in Barron's optimistic outlook. Prospects despite a 50% decline in Tesla shares in 2022, Barron forecasts a rebound by the end of 2024, with stocks predicted to go back to where they were in November 2021 and to double every 5 to 10 years. The billionaire money manager says he is confident that Tesla Holdings will continue to yield profits in the future, and that if he could invest more money, he would do so for the long run. The automaker's quick growth in output and sales has been highlighted by Tesla bulls, who are certain that the company will keep raising its profit margins. A few months back, Tesla revealed that 343,000 units have been delivered during the quarter that ended on September 30, 2022. This is a rise from the little over 250,000 units delivered during the same period in 2021. Earnings exceeded $21 billion, representing a more than 50% gain over the same period last year. Assets under management at Barron's 19 funds totaling around $40 billion. Before his investment conference in early November, Barron told Forbes that Tesla would be the biggest and most successful company in 10 years profitable firm in the world. Well, he admitted that this year has been difficult for his funds, and for Tesla, he also described it as relative, stating that we're still ahead of the race and should reach $4.5 trillion in 8 to 10 years thanks to our low turnover and excellent management. Musk's earlier claims that Tesla has the potential to surpass Apple and Saudi Aramco combined, a growth trajectory that would result in an appraisal of more than $4 trillion, are supported by the billionaire fund manager. Barron's high pricing projections are supported, among other things, by the fact that, at its present rate of growth, Tesla will sell just over 1 million cars by 2022. This goal is dependent on the company growing significantly over the next 10 years, selling approximately 20 million cars annually at $50,000 each. If Musk is able to reach this target by 2030, he will have amassed a very respectable fortune with trillions in sales, a 30% operating profit margin, and a 15x multiple on that profit margin of $300 billion, or $4.5 trillion in total. Barron emphasized that the bull case, which is based solely on the revenue contribution of Tesla vehicles, ignores other areas the company is working on to provide some margin of safety for his investment. This excludes robots, self-driving cars, and even advancements in battery technology. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, was also featured, in his opinion that the significance of robotics will soon eclipse that of automobiles, which is why Tesla is making so many advancements that is hard to keep up. In 2016, Ron Barron predicted that Tesla Incorporated would rank among the most valuable companies in the world. Since then, the company has risen to the top of the list. Barron identified Tesla and other well-known brands as possible leaders in the next wave of technological innovation. For investors, the key is to identify stocks that will rise in value when the bear market ends, even if they are currently cheap. Barron's forecast emphasizes long-term investments over day trading and incorporates much of the advice given to investors regarding the financial advantages of watching compound interest to accumulate. Barron said, "I previously informed you that I believed we would make 20 times our money in Tesla. We have already made 4 times as much. If my calculations are correct, we should make double or triple our money in the next 5 years. If not, I won't even have to consider this. So will you follow my advice and invest in Tesla fully? If not, we have more videos that we can think of to help you subscribe and keep watching to learn more. Thank you. Click like, and I'll see you in the following video."